Hi, welcome back to Soggy Granola. I am so glad you're here. Today, I am going to be sharing with you my son's Stitch Fix and what came inside. You guys seemed to really enjoy this last time, so I'm excited to share with you what he got in today's fix. If you are not familiar, Stitch Fix is a styling subscription service. You pay $20 per fix, and they will send you an assortment of clothing, shoes, accessories, whatever you choose. They do have adult and kid boxes, so as I mentioned, this is for my son. They do include a prepaid mailer so that you can send back any items that you don't want or that don't fit free of charge, and you can keep what you do like. So whatever you keep, the styling fee will be deducted from that. So if you keep $40 worth of product, you will owe an additional $20 because you already paid your $20 styling fee. The kids Stitch Fix are quarterly. Now, something to keep in mind, you do provide feedback after every fix so that they can better curate your next box. I did ask for no graphic tees. They're not my thing. I don't really like athletic wear either, so I made sure to note that in my last feedback. So as usual, things come really nicely packaged in little bundles, so let's see what we got. So they always package things really cute and tidy, and I see a graphic tee. This does not seem like it's gonna be starting well. So let's see what's inside this first bundle. Okay, so first up is this long sleeve hooded tee. This is by Roomy and Ryder. It's $22. It is really, really soft and lightweight, which I like. The inside of the hood has a different pattern. It has this blue and white stripe. It says it's reversible. I don't really know how that works because of the tags on the inside, but also because it's like two really, really lightweight shirts that are hemmed in a few spots, but really, for the most part, they're very separate. I don't really like the structure of this shirt, to be honest. I think in theory it's cute. I like the color. I like the reversible color as well. I just don't like the structure of the shirt and how it has those two separate but minimally connected layers. Next, we have a pair of joggers. These are kind of like I think they're like Moto joggers. These are by Flapdoodles. They are also $22. They are really soft. They are not really lightweight, but they're not really thick and heavyweight either. They're kind of a nice in-between, which is great for winter, but also the transition into spring here where we live. So I actually like these. I'm gonna see how they fit my son and decide from there if I'm going to keep them. But I like that they're just a pair of basic black joggers, which he currently needs more of. So let's see how these fit him. Okay, next up is the Converse graphic tee. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like this. I don't like graphic tees. I specifically asked for no graphic tees, but this is $32. It looks like it has the long sleeve white shirt underneath it. It's hooded. Not my favorite. I would never buy this, nor would I ever pay $32 for this. So that's a bummer. Next, we have this sweater. This is a heathered charcoal gray. It does have a quarter zip up there, and this does not feel great. This is by the brand Hollywood. It's $20, and it just feels, I don't like the feel of it. Like if your hands are dry, it's kind of like that fabric that gets caught. I don't like this. It's not my favorite. I'll try it on him just to see, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be keeping this. But if you're interested, here you go. Next, we have a pair of jeans. These are in a size 3T, so I don't know if this brand runs small. These are by Joe's Jeans. They're a very blue color. I typically like my jeans for him a little bit more muted, but these aren't terrible. They feel really nice and high quality. They are $26, which I don't think is a bad price for the quality. I'm curious to see how these fit him and how I feel once they're on, but again, I think they might be too big. We'll have to see. And just for reference, they do have the adjustable buttons on the inside, which is super helpful. So these are the jeans. Okay, so that wraps up bundle one. Let's move on to bundle number two. Is that again, honestly, that is another graphic tee. Come on, Stitch Fix. All right, starting off bundle number 2, we have this olive tee from Sovereign Code. This is a size 2T. It is $16, and I like the heathered look to this. Overall, I think this is a nice tee. I think that $16 is reasonable. It feels like a really high quality piece. It is a thicker fabric, which I can appreciate. And overall, I like that it's basic. It's just not something that I think we need in our wardrobe at this time. Next up, we have this pair of athletic shorts from Hurley. These are a size 3T and they are $28. As I stated at the beginning of this video and feedback that I've provided to Stitch Fix, I'm not a fan of athletic wear, and I'm also not a fan of graphic tees. So why they included both of those in this stitch is beyond me, but these are the shorts. I don't think we need them. They're just basic cotton shorts, and they're not really something that I would put my son in, especially not for $28. So these are probably gonna be a pass. All right, next up is the printed graphic tee that says Hurley all down the front. It's very loud. Again, it's not my style, but I did look at the pricing sheet and these two are a set, so you're getting the set for $28. I'm not keeping the set. This is definitely going to go back, and I'm probably not even going to try it on my son because it's just not something that I would add to our wardrobe. Next up is this long sleeve tee by PX Kids. It is $14, which I think is a really reasonable price. It is gray, it has these burnt orange, burgundy, and black stripes here. I like the button detailing in the front. It looks like it's a little bit like boxy, so I'm gonna have to see how it fits my son, but if it fits him well, this will probably end up in our closet. So I think overall it's a great deal. I like the style, I like the colors, and it's definitely something I could see in his wardrobe. We'll just have to see how it fits. All right, next up are this pair of Converse joggers, and again, looking at the price sheet, this goes with the Converse hooded shirt that I showed you before. So we aren't gonna be keeping these. Obviously, they'll be going back. So you would get the set of both these Converse joggers and the long sleeve hooded tee for $32 instead of $32 just for the shirt like I initially thought, which would be kind of nice if they actually packaged the sets together instead of separately so that you knew they were a set. And lastly, to round out the clothes, we have this quarter zip sweater from Andy and Evan. This is a navy gray and a beautiful green color down here. I love this sweater. This is 100% up my alley. Hands down my favorite item in the box. It feels really well made. It has little pockets here, which I can appreciate. So this is likely going to be going in our collection. It is a 3T, so I might save it for the fall, which is totally fine, but we're going to see how it fits. If it fits him really well now, I'll probably send it back and get a size up. But otherwise, I'm going to keep this for the fall because I love this sweater so much. All right, and lastly, to round out our box, we have a pair of shoes. My son really doesn't need any shoes right now. He has plenty that fit him, so we definitely are not in the market. But if it's a pair that I love, that's one more pair. Okay, so these are the Dr. Scholls kids shoes. I'm just not a fan of them. I think they sent these because last time I mentioned that I did like the shoe, we just didn't need any, and I much prefer the slip-on over these Velcro straps. These just really aren't, they're not my favorite. These are a size 7 and these run $28, and I don't think that's a terrible price, especially for Dr. Scholls. We're just not in the market for shoes at this time. So for reference, all of the items in my box came to a subtotal of $234. If I were to keep every item in my box, I would get a 25% discount, taking my total down to $175 minus my styling fee, which I've already paid, which it looks like is $35 instead of $20, I'm not sure why. Everything in this box, it would be $140. That's really not bad for the amount of things that are in this box. It's just really unfortunate that there were two or maybe 3 items in the entire box that I was interested in, and several items that I specifically stated I didn't want. So I'm curious to see what the little note that's included says. So inside each fix, they include this flyer, which shows you each of the pieces that they included in your box, along with a little note. So this note reads, "Fix number 2 is here. I'm so pumped that I get the chance to style you again. I made sure to skip the khakis and the graphic tees this time. Thanks for that feedback." I'm sorry, this is a graphic tee. There's 2 of them in here. Anyways, check out some cozy solids like t-shirts to style with these cool Moto joggers. I also picked up new jeans. They're made from a soft knit fabric that keeps them extra comfy. Try them out on a chilly day with this color black sweater and these new sneakers. I hope you have a blast checking out your fix. So those are all of the items that were included in this quarter's Stitch Fix box for my son. Again, he's 2.5. Unfortunately, this fix seemed to really miss the mark for me. There were only a few items in there that I was interested in, and as you saw in the video, you could see which items I kept and how they looked, but unfortunately, I was really disappointed with this fix, so hopefully the next one is better based on the feedback that I will provide. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I post new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays and would love for you to be part of this community. It was so great having you today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!